Everyone say Bertrand and Tohar fails off in Season 2, but what if I told you they're still dominating with even very special strength? Today we're going to put them in the test in the real battle scenario, so stick around because the results may surprise you. Let's kick things off with what makes Bertrand Tohar the treat most of the people sleep on. And obviously this is going to be the spells. These two heroes is a single target. Now, back in the days, it was a huge disappointment. I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed, the other dude was disappointed, a lot of people was disappointed. But is it that actually true? Now, if we check the spell, now this is when he's awakened, you need him awakened, it's going to be 1.3k, when he's hit, it's going to go to 1.5k. So this is a single target shooter. Also Tohar is also a single target shooter, but here's the difference. Tohar 5111 is going to make the same damage like Bertrand Awakened from point of damage factor, since he is hitting like 3 times for 500. If we do fast the math, is going to be like 1.5k, which is a decent, yo. For mages it was decent. Before that was Lilia, Velyn. This is AoE heroes obviously, but it's 1.2k. Still diffused damage. I want to point that diffused damage, absolutely same for Velyn. Velyn is also the same amount of damage, diffused damage. I don't know why I'm saying that, but in season 1 we was presented with couple new heroes. So we have so far the best mage combo. I point the best mage combo because, you know, Margaret Zeta with Celestials is the best. Okay, don't write it in the comments. But still, Lilia Velyn till this day is doing pretty decent AoE damage. Okay, they're on the top of the food chain. This is the T-Rex on the mages. So I'm going to count this as a rank 1. So let's check it out. Is Bertrand Tohar in season 2 or generation 2, like some people are saying, is the best? So I'm going to make short testing over the Bertrand Tohar. Alright, theory is nice, but how they hold on their boots on the battlefield? And also have a question for you guys. You can write it in the comments below. Do you think strong single target hitter is going to be better from the AoE damage dealer, who is not doing that big damage but is an AoE damage dealer? Let me know in the comments your personal opinion. You can of course share your personal legions or even pet combination or whatever. Just write it in the comments below, and I'm checking all of my comments. Now it's time to walk the walk. Let's hit the open field. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to pick level 36 heavy infantry for the testing. I'm going to see how the army is going to perform there. I have to mention also something that Bertrand Tohar in my army are like Godzilla, okay? They're like 6 stars and awakened. when we come, okay, we're going to compare with other heroes that's also going to be 6 stars, but yeah, just to mention that those heroes are fully awakened 6 star. And also, okay, the pet is not something crazy. Okay, look at this thing, brother. Okay, just okay, you can roast me on the comments. Okay, I understand that this pet sucks. Okay, I understand that. So, but we're going to hit heavy infantry level 36. So to be fair, the things to be fair. So let's go. And you're going to notice something, by the way. Before Bertrand fire up, Tohar is going to fire up. Some people are asking, you know, yo Burgas, why should I actually focus over the Tohar? Because in the poking game, Tohar is firing up before the Bertrand. Okay? Oh my god, I'm going to have an artifact hit. I forgot to take out the artifact. Okay, we're going to make another test. Okay, in the test, we're going to have Liliya, Bertrand Tohar, and Velyn with Mu. Keep in mind, Velyn is having the control tower tree, which is giving some edge because control tower tree is applying defense break, march speed, blah blah blah. Is basically the most powerful tower tree for one-on-one. But still, we're going to go with these bad boys. Even though, to be honest, skill tower tree is the best for the mages. Those mages are not doing any kind of damage, so you better go with a skill tower tree if you have the opportunity. Now, here is our poor Bertrand Tohar. Let's go and hit the heavy infantry. Okay, I'm going to strike infantry just to make the things more faster. Even maybe I'm going to try to find marksmans just to be even more faster. But right now I have infantry level 36, so the next comparison is going to be again against infantry level 36. So let's go. Oh my god, they're there with Vestos. I'm going to have to take out these Celestials. Yeah, I'm not going to make it again, okay? I'm just going to use Vestos, and I'm going to bring my Lilia and Velyn, and I'm going to go out with Celestials. Definitely, till they're fighting. They're going to fight for a long time. Yo, this Darklings is having so much HP. Not gonna lie. Okay, it's the infantry one. Okay, it's going to be with Vestos, no artifacts. Let's go. As you can see, Lilia is also awakened. Thea is also awakened. Just to mention that. Okay, we have Valin, which is also fully awakened. I'm going to use Mu with him, even though Mu is not that great developed, but still, Valin is awakened. Okay, so how much Legion we have? 209.5. So this is a good one. We lose like 440,000 troops. 40,500 troops. Okay, this is for the Bertrand Tohar. We're going to check it out. The walk from the report. Battle walk. We're going to see. Okay, not battle walk. This looks easy. Now, normally going to see the same stats for everybody, but still. It's a little hard actually to test it with the Darkling Patrols, but I think this is the most objective way. The main reason is in the battlefield, you may end up in good position, so you actually can make a lot of merits like this. Or you can, with AoE heroes, you can hit a lot of stuck it together legions. With Lilia, you have 30% chance to spread the Scorch, you know, so you can even have over 5 Legion Scorch, which is like 5,000 damage in total. So there is a lot of conditions, but I think against Darkling Patrols is the best way to test the things. So yeah, we actually lose 40,500. Okay, we finally find our infantry, brother. This thing, to find the same infantry, it's crazy. We're going to send there the Lilia, and we're going to try to find some other level 36 small infantry. This is heavy infantry. Oh my god, this is a cavalry, obviously. I don't know why I even clicked. This is a Warwalks. Warwalks again. Cavalry again. I really hope I don't have to walk that much. This is riders. Heavy infantry again. Oh, brother. Okay, this is an infantry. So here I'm going to send Velyn with Mu. Now, I want to actually test also Bahorn with Mu, but right now I don't have Bahorn. I decided actually to spend some money to actually get Bahorn, since I think I want to test him more. Now, first impression is not that great hero, but in the same time, I see more and more people having questions for this hero. So your boy Burgas decide to, you know, get some tickets, and we're going to test this thing. So if you enjoyed the effort, make sure you hit one like over the video. So we have our Lilia Thea right here with our Vestos. I'm going to get some range, you know, to be fair. Oh my god, stop following me. And we're going to strike from here. Normally they're going to get like 4 or 5 hits before they actually come, which is, you know, it's going to be way more different the positioning when they start. Is this creatures is going to immediately start attacking or not? Now here is the thing with the Lilia. We have a proc of the Scorch, so strongly the things is going to depend. Is this hero going to get a Scorch proc, which is like 50%. Is a decent percentage, by the way. And here's the thing with Lilia Thea is about the survivability here. Now Thea Awakening is going to give extra shields for your other legions, which is on top of that is going to increase the survivability. It's not that many shields, to be honest. I wish it was like 5 shields, but this is going to make Thea unbalanced hero, obviously. So yeah, so far the Lilia against these creatures, oh brother, look at damage. We don't get any kind of crits. Why she's firing 2 times? Oh my god, I guess I get a delay in the fights, but we're very close. Oh my god, she get the critical. She get the critical. And yeah, she's one idea better. She's one idea better. Is having like 206, but it's a close one. It's a close one. Now, I'm not going to go that much over the stats, what is happening from the battle walk of the... you're going to see that basically everything is looking the same, and the battle walks is going to look the same. It's not like... Because when you do a PvP, you're going to see enemy legion, you're going to see enemy heroes, you're going to see how the pet... How much damage pet are doing, how much each of the heroes are doing. It's way more different from point of a battle walk, let's say it like this. But still, I think it's a good way to see. Okay, actually Bertrand Tohar did better. Yeah, Bertrand Tohar did better. And finally we're going to see Velyn with Mu. Now keep in mind that Mu is having healing over time. This is also important, and this is the infantry. We're going to strike them. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple hits, you know. This may make actually the difference in general. But here comes the Velyn. Mu is giving some healing. Again, Mu is not fully awakened. But here, for this comparison, we have 2 damage dealers. It's extremely important that we're having 2 damage dealers. Which, you know, Lilia is the only hero that was doing the damage from Liliya. Even though Thea is increasing by 15%, the rage damage Lilia is doing, the skill damage, and still is giving shield for the survivability. Here we have pure hitters. And as you can see, the things is not looking good for our boy Velyn, okay? It's not looking good for this bad boy. Silence, yeah, this is a PvP talent. Yeah, already Velyn is on the bottom of the food chain. I mean, I make this comparison because obviously Lilia Velyn is going to be way better from Velyn with Lilia Velyn is going to be better from Bertrand Tohar. It's obvious, not only because of the AoE damage. Okay, mostly it's because of the AoE damage, but still, I think this heroes is better. I mean, the AoE there is a crazy one. So we have 189,000. Okay, 190,000 of the Velyn Legion, 209 of Bertrand Tohar, and 206. So from this point, I think the only thing that I have to test is actually with Bahorn. But I don't think there's going to be a big changes if I use Bahorn. I'm going to explain why. Now, if you check, the Bahorn is a season 2, you know, overall hero, generation 2. But his spells is not something crazy, okay? Deals diffuser damage 1000. Valin is doing 1,200. Okay, he's getting more rage, 30 rage after the casting. Each legion hit get 30 rage. So if you hit like 3 legions, is going to get like 90 rage, which is a good one. I really like the heroes that is regenerate some rage, and even the new cavalry heroes coming in Call of Dragons is going to have crazy rage regeneration. I have a video on my channel, you can go and check it out. Now, rest of the spells is way too generic. No, it's way too generic. Cavalry, infantry, magic, marksman, it's way thy generic. And this thing, critical rate 20% for 5 seconds. Mages is having extremely low critical, extremely low damage. So why should cap a critical rate on something that by default is a weak one? So yeah, I think definitely Bertrand Tohar is having a power in them. So far we have seen Bertrand and Tohar tested in live against Lilia, also Velyn with Mu. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your best season and your best marches you're using there. Also, become a member of this channel. You can get shout out in my next video, and also you're going to get access to all of my streams on this channel. Now you can see Bertrand hand shields, healing, and nukes. And this is going to be my final conclusion for this legion. Again, back in the days, not everybody was happy with this legion. It's the same thing actually happened with Goresh and Skogo in Generation 2. Not many people was happy with Goresh Skogo. But slowly people tested more and more and more, and they decided. So far, Goresh Skogo is maybe the best legion in Call of Dragons, period. The best legion. But people was not thinking they're going to be good. I think Bertrand Tohar is a good one. It strongly depends how much you invest in the game. If you have a chance, if you're investing, you can get definitely Lilia with higher priority, and actually Awaker, because the Awakening of Lilia is giving one extra target, which this extra target also have 50% chance to apply Scorch there, which is a crazy amount of damage, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, this is maybe something as a suggestion, and you can keep Bertrand Tohar like 5-1-1-1. I think they're going to do absolutely great like this. And a lot of people are, you know, don't like Tohar that much. I personally like this hero. Main reason is he's firing up before everybody on the battlefield. And this is give you great edge in the poking game, because your legion to generate the rage to fire up Bertrand is going to take time. Tohar is immediately striking, you know, is getting his wood stick and starts shooting in enemy direction. So I really like this hero. I also use him as a garnison. Right now is Sindri and Frygard, my other garnison that I use, but normally I use Tohar with Bertrand for the garnison. Even though that way Generation 4, currently the new cavalry heroes is coming, Again, I have a video on my channel, you can go and check it out, just the skills there. But still, I think Tohar is a very good hero, and also Bertrand. Now for Quadra Rally, I'm not so sure something can actually save you there. Maybe going Mogro Goresh. This is so far the best garnison legion in Call of Dragons. For the bastions, for the gates, for the city. But for me, it's a pretty huge investment. Even though that I want to make Goresh strong, Mogro, I start going for him, but something make me off about this hero. The main thing is I'm not going to use him that much. I want to have better survivability on the battlefield, and Goresh Liliana is something that for now is delivering this survivability. Skogo is a hero that I really want to awake. Absolutely great hero with this 10% more counter attack, but this hero is also having mobility and is also for infantry, but at the same time also for cavalry. You know, a lot of cavalry players have the builds for Skogo as an artifact, so she can be equal fast with infantry like the cavalry. They're using the feather, this thing Springbird feather, for getting the march speed 47%. And yeah, so far I think Bertrand Tohar definitely deserve your attention. I'm happy with these heroes. Sometimes they make a crazy stat, sometimes they don't, but it strongly depends how you're playing. Now people are asking, is this hero is good, is that hero is good? But strongly depends how good you are with your legions. Even if you have like the most strong legion in the game with the best artifact, best pets, if you're not playing careful and you basically cannot play, you're going to suffer from a lot of casualties, and most likely your hospital is going to get full. You're going to get decent amount of merits because not everybody have this, for example, the best hero legion with best artifacts maxed with best pets, but the amount of value you can get from this legion, especially Bertrand Tohar, I think is on level. Especially for Generation 2. Now in Generation 3 we are Thunderlin Thea there. I don't think... I really like Thunderlin, and I pair her with Mu. In the same time I was thinking also to pair her with, what was the name, with Thea, because it's having like 20% more shield and in the same time more healing. And Thea's shield is like 100, if I remember right. It was something like 1000, sorry. So yeah, the game, now at the beginning we didn't have that many heroes and people didn't have this confusion in general. But right now more and more heroes are presented and people are concerning this hero, that hero. But in general it's going to be how you play and how careful you play. So yeah, at the end of the day it's end up to this. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit one like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy. And yeah, see you in the next video.